You already know what time it is. Welcome back to the United Sim Football Association channel. It's going to be a fun ride as we play our second to last game of week number 5. It should be a fun matchup here between two expansion teams here in the USFA. Both of them are looking for much more momentum going into the playoff set, which is a little bit further down the line, but every win up to that point counts, and I'm happy that you're here once again with us. It's going to be a fun matchup between New York and Dallas. Dallas started out very strong with their first game, but they have yet to get a victory since. New York on the other side, I believe they lost their first game, and now they're on a 3-game win streak, so they're on 2 different paths coming into the league at the same time, but there's still more games left to play. Don't hang your head and don't get your head too high above water. You got to be in that middle area if you want to make sure that you make the playoffs. That's what I said. And I'm trying out a new microphone here. Went out and did a little investing, so to make sure that the quality of the stream is up to par as it's supposed to be. I've done some tests, I've added some filters, and I think I found that meta for this particular microphone to make it work. And I think you're going to like the quality here. It's going to be a fun ride as I go ahead and set everything up here. Almost finished with it. Actually, I just got to get a couple more things up on my screen. I hope you're doing well as we set up this game here, setting up the league. Shout out to all the various affiliates. You already know how we do. There's still plenty of time to get rolling, so make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm ready to go if you guys are ready. I just got to find my player number sheet so I can know who to call out when it's game time. You know how I do. After the first drive, we're going to go ahead and talk about who's on each team in this game here. Not sure who's going to actually start us off, but we shall figure out in just a little bit. Let's hit that play game button. Everything else is looking fresh and clean outside of that. Hope everyone's doing okay though. Should be a fun ride in this particular ball game. Everything's looking good so far. Got a couple things around the pike for you. Watch out for around Sunday or Monday. Look out for something in regards to the USFA on the YouTube channel. It's going to be a fun ride. And it looks like they are all ready to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to it. Looks like Dallas is going to send this one off, and we are underway here in Dallas. And it looks like the Mafia is going to start us off, getting to the 25-yard line. He's going to set up 1st and 10 here at the 25. Give me a 1 if you like the quality of the mic that you hear so far. Give me a 2 if I should tweak it a little bit more for the next game. I need your help. I can't do it without you guys, but it sounded good in the test beforehand, so hopefully that means it's going to be all ready to go.
Let's go, D.
Going to send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Doc Boone immediately. He's going to find the big crease, sheds off 1 man past the 40. A spin move and spins out 2 men, and it's going to get tackled off of the first play. You already know you got to watch out for number 22. Doc Boone will make you look silly. Look at that spin move. Took him out of his shoes. Wow. That's how he started out right there. Real nice one there from New York. They're coming into this game, like I said before, 3-1. Should be a fun matchup here. Handoff and a cutback. He just gets smacked. Number 28 says I don't have time for that. It's going to be 2nd and 9. That was Jay Mangum. Look at the homie coming out with it. Turn down the desktop audio so shouldn't be too loud there.
Crunch time, defense.
Going to be another pass here. Quick pitch and incomplete, and some coverage there. Cletus Castle, his first pass was no good. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Might want to turn that limiter up just a bit so I could get those higher levels, but I'll probably do that in the next game. But outside that, everything else is looking pretty good. It looks like Cletus Castle's passing again. It's going to be caught past the 30. is going to be down. First and 10 coming up here for the homies in cream. Looks like that was Raven Kenobi with the tackle.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there.
Quick pitch and incomplete. And regardless to whether, well, actually I take that back. The Mafia, if they get the win today, all things considered, they should be the top 2 team in the Eastern Conference, since Charlotte and St. Louis will be playing later on tonight on Twitch. And the loser more than likely will go behind the Mafia. So watch out for that. And Doc Boone's trying to get some more yards there. 3 for 33 already. It's 3rd and 4. I'm still feeling crazy about that spin move earlier. That was pretty ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's 3rd down again here for the Mafia. Passing it again is Castle, left side and caught. Turns upfield is Doc Boone. Hit out of bounds at the 13-yard line. This drive shall continue. You gotta watch out for the homie Doc Boone. He'll make you pay if you leave him in open space, and he does have the hands to get the job done. Great drive so far for the Mafia, marching down like some made men, if you will. But they got to march backwards there thanks to the 2 players on the right side of the line. It's going to be 1st and 15 coming. Actually, I know exactly what to do. I don't have to lower anything on the Streamlabs side. I have to go into the game settings, drop down some of these sound settings, and then they'll be right at that point. Looks like they're going to try to pitch it to him, and they do, but he doesn't have anywhere to go. He's going backwards. Great coverage on that particular play. It's going to be 2nd and 18.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Don't get nervous.
Going to pass it. Stand in the pocket, and it's going to be caught there by Gataki Dracos right in the middle of the field.
Yes, sir.
It's going to make it 3rd and 7. That's a lot better than what it was the play beforehand. Bob McBob already with 3 tackles on the day.
Cowboy 80. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Going to pass it again. Looking, and gonna be deflected. Great defense in the back of the end zone to force that 4th down. Great coverage there all around. And it looks like the Mafia is gonna have to settle for a field goal. Kick is gonna be up. And it looks like he missed it, actually. It's going to the left. And the Dallas Dragons hold. No points on the board. We're going to keep it moving as we always do. The United Sim Football Association, the premier American football simulation league. Make sure that you join the Discord. The link is in the description as we see what Dallas could do on their first drive. Quick pitch in the middle is going to be caught and hit immediately. Is going to be 2nd and 1 coming up.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
2nd and 1 here. DJ Church looking for a man, runs into a man and still throws it in the pocket, taking it to around the 45-yard line. That's a great start right there. 1st and 10 coming up. That's Sean Snow with the play. Coming out the backfield too. I seen him just jumped into the chat yesterday, so that's a fun ride there. Glad seeing the new players come into the mix. He was drafted in this past draft, and now he's looking to make some serious moves here. Handoff, looking for a lane, sheds off one man is DJ Jackson, but he's going backwards, and that is going to be a tackle for a loss. Number 43 made the play. That's a D.D. Beasley. There was a lot of Mafia players over in that area, though. 2nd and 15, a loss of 5. A good effort, though, by DJ Jackson trying to find the crease.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just
Gonna pass it again left side. It's gonna be caught and gonna be taken down before he can get past midfield. It's gonna set up a 3rd and 6 situation.
Here we go. Shaq, Viking 18.
3 buzz.
Gonna pass it here, and it's gonna be deflected. Had a man, but could not haul it in. That was Michael Potter trying to haul it in, but could not do it. And both teams appear to be getting a stop on this first drive. And looks like we'll start out with this New York team here in regards to who is on the team. Let's go ahead and click over to it. Going to be sending this one to the left side. It's going to be caught, taken for a little yards there. It's going to be 1st and 10 once again for the Mafia. Quarterback, Cletus Castle, number 4. Watch out for him. Halfbacks will be Doc Boone and Quentin Robin. Quick pitch there is going to be the homie. Reaching out for the first down. I think he's a little shy. 2nd and inch is coming. But yes, Doc Boone and Quentin Robin will be the halfbacks here for New York. Wide receivers will be Charlie Baker, Dudley Bird, and Aiden Keown. And they have 2 tight ends on the team. That's going to be Kataki Dracos and Giovanni Walker. Now on defense, as they go ahead and set up for another play here, handoff to Doc Boone. He's going to rush through a defensive lineman to get the first down. They only have 1 defensive lineman here. That's going to be Buster Mack. Linebackers, they have 5 of them for what I see. Devontae Tree, Alan Otero, Ernesto Romero, Ty Wire England, and the homie Paco Pac the second. Cornerbacks will be Neil Mason, Tyler O'Steele, and Noah Bake. As Cletus Castle throws out of the pocket, throws that one away, and they just picked up Corn Stalk. Shout out to the homie Holdorf doing his thing. Number 21 making his way onto the team. And he's trying to do some damage here in the USFA. I'm not mad at you. There's a lot of great strong safeties within the USFA. And if you could pick up the pieces and actually put in the work, it's a position that could pay a lot of dividends. And that's another catch. Gonna move it forward past the 45. This drive will continue. Now go ahead and bring up the Dallas one in a little bit. See what they got on their team. You know how we do. There you go. Much better.
Ready. Hawk 70. Remember me? You remember me? Go, baby.
Hand off here, looking for a lane, cutting back, gonna get a first down again is Doc Boone. And Dallas is in a world of hurt if they cannot slow the run game down. It's gonna be 1st and 10.
I'm gonna come back to you.
Another handoff, looking for a crease is Doc Boone, but he slowed down that time. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up.
Shake down, baby. Yeah.
Bronco 80. So we got man. Set, go. Hot.
Sending the man in motion. Will they hike it in time? Barely. Quick pitch and caught, but not going too much further than when he caught it. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up.
We own you now.
Great drive so far here. Looking to get something started here. They missed the easy field goal, so I'd imagine this is not a very good one to take if they had to take it. But we're going to go to the end of quarter number 1. We are still at zeros at the current moment, but the Mafia has a chance to keep the drive alive here. And they're going to pass it here. Protection is decent. Cletus Castle has the speed. You better watch that man pass the 10 and slides down for the first down. The Mafia is on the move down to the 7. Great job overall here from this team, but there's still a lot of work to be done if they want to get into the end zone. Dallas isn't going to let it come easy, but hey, give it to Doc Boone, see what happens. Down to the 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal now.
All day, baby, all day. Let's go.
Going for the jumbo set here. Would not be surprised if they give it to number 22 again. Why not give it to him? You know, they're going to fake it. Cletus Castle looking, and it's going to be incomplete. He actually had a couple men open, but going to be 3rd and goal now. Actually, that was Quentin Robin in the backfield there. And there goes Doc Boone. He is in the backfield now. No excuses. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get forward and down to the 1. Now, you have a question you have to answer here. Do you want to keep it on the ground, try it one more time? Or do you want to go for the points, try it again for a field goal? It looks like they're going to try the field goal here. Me personally, I would have tried one more time. But hey, that's what happens sometimes. They'll take the 3. The Mafia is on the board for the first time. Kind of a subpar end to the drive, but if it ends in points, I guess you can't be too mad. Now we got to see what Dallas can do. Speaking of Dallas, let's talk about their offense real quick. Let me bring that damn back up again. The quarterback is going to be DJ Church, number 15, doing his thing for Mile High University. He has a buddy that's been with them before. Actually has 2. I take that back. Wide receiver Jerry Riggs and tight end Usulu Musulu Rusu. So some great guys there doing their thing up in the mix. And they also have another tight end there, Giancarlo Velasquez. So they got a couple of CSFA draftees there at the tight end spot. You can't be mad at it. The rest of the team is as follows. You got halfbacks DJ Jackson and Sean Snow. And they have the wide receiver Michael Potter. So make sure you watch out for the homies, as the return is real nice there for Jerry Riggs. I thought he was going to do like he did against East Augusta last season. He was getting those crazy kick return touchdowns, but not to be on that particular one. Defensively, they have linebackers Perrin Ibarra and Rocky Ivan, who I also seen joined the locker room, joined the Discord server. Perrin Ibarra, I see you, homie. Cornerback is going to be a negative catch. Look at that, homie Jerry Riggs rumble. I don't even know what I just said before that catch. Actually, that wasn't Jerry Riggs. That was actually the homie Michael Potter doing this thing. But real great play there. Let's see right here. Safeties will be Jay Mangum, Weezy Porter, and Bob McBob. That's the Wiley veteran there. And the last player here on Dallas will be the homie Raven Kenobi. Quick pitch left side and caught. That's going to be the homie Usulu Musulu Rusu making the play down to the 21-yard line. Skied for that one. That was a real nice pass. And I don't know if you've seen that the Arizona game against Pittsburgh, but there was a couple of big catches there by the homie looking for a carry. It's DJ Jackson getting inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
8 minutes left in the second. I think I'm just going to go ahead and lower that player voice on the field. I think that's pretty much the only adjustment I need. but they need a better adjustment on that pass. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Mafia looking to hold them to a 3-pointer or get the turnover. But Dallas is trying to get that touchdown. See if they could do it. And he's going to run away a little bit. He's getting chased a little bit. Going to make the catch and actually lost it at the last second. A good hit at the end will make that incomplete. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Too big for you.
Third and goal. They're going to set up in the pistol here. And they're going to pass it. Looking for a man. It's Church. Going to find the open one. That's Jerry Riggs. The mile high to mile high connection stays true. Touchdown, Dallas. What a pass. What a play. Just two college buddies hooking up. Trying to do the Derek Carr to Devontae Adams thing, but we already seen how that worked out in the big leagues. Going to see the kick up. You're going to see the kick good, and Dallas is going to take the lead, and I believe that's their first lead in a while. Great job overall in that drive. Dallas is going to take the lead. New York Mafia, they still got plenty of time in this ball game to do something, and they got the juice to get the job done. Both of these teams, though, they're two of our 4 expansion teams, along with Tampa Bay, who we seen play earlier, and Anchorage. Tampa Bay fell. Anchorage, they got the victory over Tacoma, which was crazy. So looks like we're going to go half and half for the expansion bros. I think so far the record, let me see. So I want to see if I could do a little bit of math, but that might be a little bit too much for my capacity at the current moment. Been so busy. Going to take this one, and he's not even going to get past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Mafia. Well, right now the Mafia's 3-1. Before this game, Anchorage was 1-3, so that evened that out. Tampa Bay was also 1-3, and Dallas is also 1-3. So a lot of losses, but hey, you might as well look at the W's. That's going to be the homie taking that one into the mix. That's a veteran. Gataki Draco's doing his thing for the first down, and they flip field immediately. I looked away for 1 second, and he just took it.
Here we go, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Mafia on the move already. All it takes is one play. Cletus Castle looking to tie it, and almost throws a pick. Great coverage there. Not a real big fan of that route combination, but 2nd and 10 is here. Who's going to make the big play?
Ready? Mike 14. 65, 65, 65.
If that guy had Vic Dotson speed, he would have been taking that into the end zone, but not to be there. Looking to pass it again. It's Castle on the run and throws that one away. Once again, great coverage here from this Dallas defense. Third and 10 coming up.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Here comes a drop back from Castle. Steps back a little bit, turns and throws that one away. Once again, great coverage here from this Dallas team. Is going to force a field goal attempt, and the Mafia can potentially drop this lead that Dallas has down to 1. Great job on that defensive front. They gave up the big play, but sometimes that tackle after the big play is all you need to get the defense rolling. We're 6 minutes, 27 seconds left in this one. Kick is up, and that looks actually pretty good to me. If it looks good to you, we have ourselves a 1-point ball game, folks. Make sure you show some love to your homies. And we're at 25 minutes so far in this ball game. In regards to the video here, looking real nice. But I'm liking this setup here. I may just have this microphone here. I have to see how it is in Discord, how other people hear me, because I've had a little bit of feedback. Talk about it was a little bit scratchy, but I think it's because my microphone was a little bit tuned up in my settings. So I dropped it a little bit, did my normal filters, and it's starting to come along. I think all I need is just to get that enunciation in my voice after all of this cold stuff. And then we're going to see some real action again like we used to seeing from me. It's going to be a fun ride here in the USFA. We're only in week number 5. So we still got plenty of gameplay left here for you. As long as you want us here, we're going to keep it moving. And even if you don't want us here, we still going to keep it moving, baby. That's how we do. That's how we do. But Dallas is going to get back onto this field. They just came off of a touchdown to Riggs from DJ Church. And now they want to expand on that. Now Dallas, like I said before, they came into this game with only one win. That was in week 1. So if they could find a way to turn the tide, beat their expansion rivals here in the Mafia, they could get back into the mix here. Going to be a handoff to the left, going to be a hurdle, and he's going to get shut down. DJ Jackson going to get 3 on that play. And I have not yet to use this particular uniform set. Dallas going with that neon green set with the black trim. It's definitely one of my favorite ones too. Something different. You don't see it every day. I love the field. Just amazing here in Dallas. I love the uniforms. It's looking real nice. And look at him truck that man, taking that one to the 45. DJ Jackson running with some steam in his legs for the first down. I think he ran over Buster Mack too. I know he ain't feeling that. He want to get back out there and show him how it's done. But they're gonna fake it to Jackson this time around and pass it to him. And I don't know if he dragged the toes. It might be 2nd and 10. Yes, it is. Mafia looking to get off the field. Dallas looking to stay on the field. Gonna be a handoff here to Jackson. Another broken tackle, falling forward and getting close to the first down. This DJ Jackson guy, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Way to be there, baby.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Going to send a man in motion here, and they are going to hike it. DJ Church, quick pitch, going to be caught and going to get taken down after getting the first down. That's going to be Michael Potter with another play. It's going to be 1st and 10. I said this the other day, but it's going to be interesting to see how these stats line up. Like I said before, they're all ready to go up to week number 3. We're always a week behind, so we can catch up, get everything done. I already posted the week 4 stats. We've seen a few of them already percolating there. And I'm going to do a few myself just so we can get on to the next round of stats. You never know how we do, you know. It's going to be 2nd and 1 coming. 3 minutes left in the second. The clock has been burning like crazy. A lot of completed passes, a lot of run plays on both sides. So they've just been running through this game. They're going to fake it, and Church is going to get the first down a little bit more, falling forward, and is going to get a gain of 5. That's enough for the first as they move closer to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Here we go. Shot. Viking 18. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's come on.
Handoff here again to Jackson, finding a little bit of a crease to get around 5 or 6. And there goes the 2-minute warning right there.
Good job, D. Good job. Good stop, baby. Good stop. Good stop.
Second and 5 coming up.
Hot, hot.
Go.
Passing it again and going to overthrow his man. 3rd and 5 coming up. Make sure you watch out for that game tonight. It's going to be a matchup between 2 heavy hitters. St. Louis and Charlotte will be on Twitch for the battle of the Eastern Conference. Should be a fun ride for sure. Looking for a man and caught. First down, sheds off one man, trying to get inside the 5, and he does. I told you better watch out for number 18. It's going to be 1st and goal. He's a bot player, but he could make some plays. We've seen him make plenty of plays here for this Dallas team. I'm sure they're happy to keep him along as long as he wants to be here. It's going to be 1st and goal. Passing it again. Looking. It's going to be caught. A little short of the 1st down mark, but they still have a lot of time. They don't need to call any timeouts. Just let it rock. They're going to try another bot player. Going to be 2nd and goal here. Almost had him offsides there, not to be. Going to be handoff up the middle and easy money touchdown. Dallas is in the door once again. This is definitely one of the more consistent games we've seen from Dallas up to this point. The defense has been playing well. The offense has been scoring points. That's all you can really ask for when you're a young team trying to build a name for yourself. You want to have that grit to you. And make sure that you do what you need to do to get the points on the board. A 12-play, 71-yard drive. And now the Mafia is going to be back onto the field. Great job overall by both of these teams. They're doing their thing. It's going to be a fun ride as we move into week 6 next week. It's going to be a fun set of games. I already know. And I already told you, as long as I have breath in me, I'm going to get these games out for you because that's the dedication that is needed for a league like this. And we're going to find up some ways to build up some more hype. I know you want to see some more games on Twitch. And we want to keep it rolling for you as much as possible. It's going to be a fun ride. Send this one to the left side. Going to be caught there by Noah Bake, I believe, looking for a return. He's going to bounce off a couple of defensive players to get closer to 30. And that's exactly where they're going to start this drive. 56 seconds, all 3 timeouts. And if they can find a big play like they did in the last drive, they'll have a shot.
Watch twist.
1st and 10 coming. They're going to pitch it to Doc Boone. Great blocking up front. And he's going to get closer to 40, but they're going to call timeout number 1 right there. 2nd and 2 coming up. Castle look like he's going to get a quick Gatorade cup and then hit back onto the field. 2nd and 2 coming up here. They got all the receivers and your mama out there too. Looking for a passing lane is the homie, and he's going to get taken down for the sack. And now they're down to 1 timeout. 3rd and 7. Look like he's doing a little short burst sprints right there. You see him, he's going stopping and going. He was stopping and going. But the New York Mafia need him to do more than stop and go. They need him to go all the time. And they're going to pass it again. Looking left side and going to be caught and hit out of bounds. This drive will continue. A beautiful pass to the left side. Aiden Keown comes down with his 4th catch of the game.
Defense wins championships, baby. 14's the mic. 14's the mic.
Gonna pass it again. Looking for a man. Throws it on the run. Just throws this one away. Nothing home there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let me just double check something real quick. The game's still rolling. See what they could do. Cletus Castle again, dropping back. Going to make the catches. Doc Boone falls forward. And I think they're going to have to rush it a little bit. 26 seconds left. Unless they go ahead and call it their last time out here, which is what I would personally recommend. That's what they are going to do. Now I just need a couple of plays to the outside, and then they could keep it moving here. Game's still going, don't worry. I just had to double check a couple of things here. Make sure that I did my job properly. Hopefully I did. I did. Cool. We're going to keep it moving. Quick pitch. It's going to be caught. Going to take him to the 32-yard line. They're going to need to spike it. But I think the replay is going to prevent him from doing it. Yes, it is. 5 seconds. And that should take us to the end of the second quarter. No points on this drive. And the Mafia should be sending this one away. Yes, they are. Dallas has the momentum. And if my mind is correct, the Mafia, they do not have a touchdown in this game. A great return there by the homie Jerry Riggs. It's going to be 1st and 10. An 8-point lead here for Dallas, and they're looking to expand on it here.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
Looking to pass it again. Left side, going to be caught. Trying to fight for the first, but not to be. But the drive shall continue. 2nd and 2 coming. Cool.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Going to fake the handoff here. A lot of pressure, but still gets the pass off. That's going to be caught. Stepping out of bounds as he's getting dragged down is Masul Rusu. And he's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here we go. Mike Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Watch tight end. Go. Tight right.
Handoff here. No, it's a fake. Left side is going to be caught again. Turning upfield and going to get another 1st down. That's Jerry Riggs with another play. 1st and 10 coming. And we seen in the first game of the season for Riggs and Church, they haven't quite been able to reenact that fire we've seen from them, but they're still a steady combination, if I do say so myself. You got to watch out for them. They're going to fake it to the man Jackson, standing tall in the pocket left side. Wide open man. 1st down Potter. 1st down Dragons. And that was a dot right there. I need to see a replay of that. Just a beautiful pass in stride. Only thing that Potter couldn't do was stay in bounds.
Hey man.
Gonna hand it off with the delay, but that's gonna be a flag. Should be taking them back there. It's gonna be holding and bringing them back to the 22-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
Already in position to score.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island.
Gonna pass it again. Quick pitch and caught there by Asulu, trying to get some of those yards back. And it's gonna be 2nd and 11 coming.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Sending the man in motion there. Handoff, gonna be a carry inside the 10. The 3rd down's a lot more manageable now. 3rd and 6. Paco Pac the 2nd with his tackle. Passing again, quick pitch and caught, turns upfield into the end zone. There goes the Dragons again. Getting into the mix, that's what you love to see. And Dallas is on the move here. Great game so far, all the way around. And he falls into the end zone like that. A great job. Looking for the extra point here to make it 21-6. And it looks like they're going to go a little bit to the right there. That's no good. 20-6 will be your score. A 14-point ball game, so the Mafia is going to have to step it up. Dallas with a great game so far, but luckily for the Mafia, they still have 20 more minutes to score 2 touchdowns, get some stops. If they can find a way to do it, then they will be on their way for some action. Send this one to the 5-yard line here. A big boost of speed there to get them past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Mafia. They need something here to get them rolling. At the current moment, they kind of went away from the pass game. They need to get Doc Boone more involved in this offense for sure. Because when he's in open space, he could do damage.
Mike 14, they can't hang with us. 14's the mic. Rip left.
Handoff here to Boone, and he's going to get chopped down immediately at the line. Not to be is going to be 2nd and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Single.
Set, go.
Quick pitch, going to be caught. Turns up the field to get past the 25. That's really about it. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Kentucky Dracos with a solid stat line in this game. Trying to work his way back into the tight end rankings. But it's going to be 3rd and 8 here. Pretty much a passing situation. Looking for a man. Gonna toss this to the right side. It's going to be caught, but Dracos, he falls down when he should have stood up and kept on running. And that's once again an unfortunate set of events. They'll have to punt it away. Punt team is here. No fake punts here. Gonna send this one past the 45. And going to be overhead caught. Setting up Dallas at the 42-yard line. Another set of downs here in great field position.
Mike 10. Watch the backer.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Gonna hand it off here on the delay. The delay does not work again. It's gonna be 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run.
Boom. Big hits all day.
Okay, ready? Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Passing it again. It's gonna be caught. Makes one man miss, but he's gonna be a little short, but I think it's gonna be an offsides penalty. 2nd and 3 or 3rd and shorts. They're going to take the 2nd and 3. They're going to trust their ability to get 3 yards in 2 plays as opposed to half of a yard in 1 play. Kind of interesting set of events there. But it also means 2 plays to get more than 3 yards as well. So you got to make sure you look out for that. They're going to hand it off here. Going to get knocked down a little short, or would they give it to him? 3rd and inches, so pretty much everything lined up as if they went for the decline of the penalty. Let's see if they could get this one rolling. The 3rd quarter going down ever so slowly.
Mike 10, Mike 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
One person on defense says, "You're not ready." We shall see. Sending a man in motion. 1 second to hike. Looking for a man. It's Church. Throws it on the run to the end zone and going to make his catch. That's going to be touchdown Dragons. I think I see it. Mile high to mile high connection again. What a play. Church looking like a straight beast out there. And Dallas is really putting this game on its head right here. Pretty crazy to see. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And this is a little bit of what we've seen in week 1. Now, if they could do this very consistently, I said this about Huntington Beach in their last game, but Dallas is a very dangerous team if they could get rolling and get consistent. That was a lot of their problems in the last few times they lost. They've been getting hit short, couldn't continue drives, going forward didn't work, like pretty much just bad luck through most of it. But this Dallas team has a lot of hidden talents. And now it's the Mafia with inability to get their offense rolling like it should. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third quarter. They got a 3 touchdown hole they got to dig themselves out of. It's going to start on this drive here, sending this one away to the right side by the looks of it. Down at around the 3-yard line, taking this one, looking for a lane. And going to get bounced around before he gets taken down at the 26-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Mafia.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
And they are going to hand it off here in a big hole there for Doc Boone. I think he hit the wrong hole after he got past the line of scrimmage. If he kept that outside, I think he'd still be running. But regardless of that, it's a gain of 5.
Cowboy 80.
Check, 47. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Passing it again is Castle. Looking for a man on the run a little bit and just throws this one away. He's going to be 3rd and 5 here. This Dallas team looking ridiculous. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I got wide.
Check. Tight right. Tight right.
Got him offside, so a free play. Looking. Going to be caught there by Dracos. He will make the catch, so you might as well decline it. Take the first, keep the drive alive.
Let's go.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on.
Hand off to Boone again. Going to try to fight through some defenders. Going to be 2nd and 6 here as the third quarter starts to wind down. I'm checking the video time. We are at 49 minutes. So once again, a pretty quick ball game here. You already know I'm not complaining. Not like I have stuff to do, but it's all good to go, baby. Down to the 41-yard line. Dallas trying to get the stop, but they can't stop that man. Doc Boone out the backfield. First down play to the 45. I'm still laughing at that spin move. That was pretty crazy from early in the first quarter. But they got not offsides. They got a false start again. They got to back up. That's been a little bit of the issues there. Just those mental errors can definitely put you in a bad position. And it's 1st and 15 coming up.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Showed up.
Almost had him offside to get those 5 yards back, but Doc Boone is going to get another short gain. He's yet to hit them big holes like we've used to seeing them do all season long. Got to give credit to that Dallas run defense doing their thug thizzle. 2nd and 12. And it's crazy because he's still averaging 12 yards a carry pretty much. So it's not like he's having a horrible game, but he's not having those big plays. But that's a big play right there, shedding off one man for the first down. Good job there. Giovanni Walker coming out the backfield, making that play with the crosser. Got the job done. 24 yards on the play.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Handoff here. No, it's going to be a fake. And Cletus Castle just does not have that boost of speed to make those plays possible. Back to the line of scrimmage they go. Not too many quarterbacks have that speed. I think really the only ones are Sean Bridges and Rebecca Montaigne. Outside of that, pretty much everyone's a sit and duck when those plays come up. But that play should take us to the end of quarter number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. You know how we do. We're not playing games with you. 12 minutes left on this one. The Mafia needs to score here if they want a chance for a comeback. A deep drop back, quick pitch, left side is going to be caught. Going to make a short gain there. It's 3rd and 8. Charlie Baker with his first catch of the day. Bob McBob will tackle number 6. Going to be 3rd and 8 coming up here.
I know he ain't got it.
We're going to pass it. It's going to be caught for the first down. A little bit more past the 10, down to the 2. And they definitely needed that one right there. Kataki Dracos comes through, and he's got a century mark game on his books. Nice catch. Nice adjustment as well. Raven Kenobi brought him down before he could get too crazy. Almost got him off sides there. 6 seconds left on the play clock. They give it to Doc Boone, trying to get into the end zone. Sheds off one and only gets 1 yard on that carry. Once again, great coverage there on the run game. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Might as well give it to him again.
I got you. I got you.
Going to reverse this time around. He's going to fall into the end zone. There goes the Mafia touchdown. Doc Boone's going to get into the end zone, but now their defense is going to have to get a little crazy. See if they can find a way to get a turnover or something. Drop that lead down. They're going to need the extra point for sure. Never want to mess up on those crazy plays. Kick is up, and kick is going to be good.
We got this.
Sorry about that. I'm back into the mix. Dallas is going to look to try to get into the end zone, cut this comeback season here for the Mafia. They're going to try the left side. It's going to be caught. Going to be a gain of around 9 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming.
Mike 10, Mike 10. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
2nd and 2 coming. Gonna be a handoff. They're gonna have to run into a man, but he does not care. DJ Jackson makes the play needed. 1st and 10 coming. Devontae Tree didn't look like he had the power needed to push him backwards. That's where hit power comes in. It stops all those plays where big players fall forward.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
Hit power doesn't affect tackle, but hit power goes tandem with tackle, if that makes sense. There goes Church again with the pump, with the play action fake, looking to try to get away, but he's going to get sacked. Devontae Tree couldn't get the stop on the first down play previously, but he'll take that sack, 1-yard loss.
I'm coming.
Gonna pass it here. Left side is gonna be caught. There's a flag on the play. And it looks like it is on the Mafia. Buster Mack is the culprit. It's gonna be 2nd and 6.
I got him.
Look, we try to get something rolling here.
I'm coming.
And they got him off sides again. A handoff, trying to find the crease to get it, and stripped and fumbled, but it really doesn't matter. Unfortunate there for the Mafia because they had the play that they needed to make, but it came at a cost.
It's ours.
Looks like let's look at Church before he got sacked. The Mafia made the play that they needed to make, but the penalty stopped that progress, and they're going to give up a 1st down to a juke move. There's a flag on the play, though. That should bring Dallas back. A lot of penalties so far in this game. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 now.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go. What?
I believe it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. Dallas is content and dragging this clock for all it's worth. And he almost got him off sides again. They're going to try to hand off. And he's going to get pushed back this time around. The gang of Mafia made sure that you got to earn this 1 yard to keep this drive alive. Dallas is looking to get off of the, New York Mafia is looking to get off the field here. This will be a solid start, place to start as Dallas goes into the jumbo set.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Let's make go.
Faking the handoff, throws on the run and throws it away. Had a man open on that same side, but I think the pressure forced that one. And the Mafia does get the stop. Now, do Dallas stay on the field is the question, and see if they can pick up another first, try to kill more clock. It looks like they're actually going to take the punt. And no fakes here. They're going to send it away inside the 25. Going to be caught for a decent enough return there by Noah Baker to the 36. Now the Mafia needs to score again and fast. Now the game plan right now, score a touchdown within the next 3.5 minutes. You always want to cut it in half to give yourself an optimal amount of time to get down the field, assuming you don't get the big play. So if you can chunk your way down the field, you can make something happen. That's going to be a good start there. Taking it past midfield is Doc Boone. And he's trying to get over the century mark here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Interesting set here. Looking to see if they can get something rolling here. Gonna pass it again, quick pitch, and it's gonna be caught all the way. Taking the pass to 30, down to the 26-yard line. Now it's starting to pick up a little bit. Now they gotta punch it into the end zone. A great drive so far here for the Mafia. Quinn robbing out the backfield. He has a lot of speed, so make sure you watch out for him if you're a Dallas defender. But it's 5 minutes. They're well ahead of schedule, like I've been saying. going to pass it again. They're going to try the screenplay there for Doc Boone. And he's going to get dragged down before he could get any crazy yards there, but he will get 3.
Got him!
Cowboy 80.
47. It's our
2nd and 7 coming up. Going to be passing it again. Pitch to the right side. It's going to be caught. First down yardage. Gets out of bounds as well. Clutch plays there by Doc Boone. And they are still ahead of schedule here. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. So they're pretty much doing kind of what I was thinking. See if you could get it within 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Get a stop real quick. And then give your offense a chance with the last seconds to try to get the touchdown. So far, it's looking nice. They're going to send Doc Boone on the motion here, looking to see if they can get into the end zone. I'm not mad at you. Do what you need to do. It's caught immediately, but they're going nowhere, though. I would have waited a little bit because I think he had a man open on the left side. But Kentucky Dracos will take his 7th catch for a gain of 1.
The mic. 47's the mic. Man out, man out, man out, man out. 47's the mic.
I'm going to pass it again.
Hey, let's get that ball.
Looking, it's going to be caught. But once again, a short gain. Going to take this clock even further down. 3rd and 6 now, and obviously this is 4 down territory here. You got to get into the end zone if you want a chance to win the game. But they can't afford to slack any further. Final 3 minutes of the 4th quarter. New York trying to do a late comeback reel. Looking to pass it again. They're going to pass it left side and incomplete. In some coverage. Dallas with the chance to potentially close the deal here. But the Mafia technically can get the first down if they can get past the 5-yard line and keep the drive alive. But there's only so much time that you want to give Dallas before it's a little bit too late. We'll be passing it again. Looking for a man. Staying in the pocket is Castle. A lot of time. Going to be caught, so they will take the first down. The game is not dead yet. But now that you passed that 3.5 minute mark, now you want to see if you could get in before the 2-minute warning. And they don't have a lot of time to do it. 2:11 here on the clock. 3 seconds. They're going to send a man in motion. Going to look for a man. Quick pitch to Boone. Going to be caught, but he cannot turn up into the end zone. The pass too high, and he could not adjust before he could reach out. It does stop the clock, though, so at this point, you just got to score it and then see if your defense can make a play.
Mike 55.
Check Mike, check Mike. Hey, tight end
And
right.
they do not have they will not have the 2-minute warning to benefit them, but it looks like he's going to get dragged backwards, so this is definitely a bad spot here now. 3rd and goal. And great rushing on that particular play. Dallas looking to close this one out, but the more time that goes off the clock, the more it favors Dallas. We're going to send a man in motion here. We're going to pass it again. Quick pitch in. It's overthrown. 4th and goal here. Another chance. Well, their last chance probably to find a way to give them chance of victory. They honestly do not need to go for the onside kick. I wouldn't recommend it personally. I would test your defense to get a stop deep in their own territory, see if they can find a way. They're going to hand it off, and Doc Boone is going to get stopped short. What a goal line stand here for Dallas. Doc Boone could not punch it in. Wow. But it does set the Mafia up with the chance to potentially get a safety and the ball back. But that just means they'll have to score again. They're going to hand it off. They're going to drag him down. That's going to be 2 points there for the Mafia. Great defense there. Couldn't get 7, but I guess 2 is a decent enough consolation prize. Now they have to score really quick and get the onside kick. Well, technically, if they do get it, they really don't have to give it back to them unless it's like less than a minute. So potentially something crazy can happen here. The Mafia do get the safety, and I believe that's the first safety of the season as well. So kind of a crazy game for that to happen, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You gotta do what you need to do to make sure that everything is rolling. Gonna be sending that one, is running backwards for it, but they had to catch it or Dallas was gonna pick it up, and that's gonna be Dallas's ball. An interesting take there, but did not work out in the favor of the Mafia. Now they gotta drive pretty much the whole length of the field, and they only have 1:40 to roll with. It's gonna be pretty much passing all the way through, I gotta assume. But they are going to try to hand off, and once again, the run game is not going to be very good for their chances. 2nd and 7, and it is not helping that they are not calling timeouts here. The clock is just steadily going down. They're under 90 seconds. Gonna pass it again here, looking for a man right side, going to be caught. Takes that one out of bounds, so that's definitely a good play there. But they need something going here. More plays like that could definitely help the cause.
Here we go. Tight end right.
And false start there. Not a good time to do that. I was trying to see if a 2-point conversion with the touchdown will help them out. It really wouldn't, because they'll be down 4 as opposed to 3. So they need touchdowns, and they need a quick pitch left side. It's going to be caught, looking for the first down, but they're going to get 15 more. That's going to be a 15-yard face mask, and it stops the clock. So the Mafia did get help with that play, and they keep all their timeouts. Handoff again, and a big hold by Doc Boone, taking this one inside the 10 to the 5, make that the 6. And this clock is continuing to run. They are not stopping this clock at all. This is not the greatest. Game management I've seen from the Mafia this season. They're going no huddle. Gonna quick pitch it. Looking end zone and throws an interception in the back of the end zone. That's going to be a bot player taking that one away, and that should close the deal. Big interception to close it out. Dallas is going to run this clock out, and now they're deciding to call the timeouts as the Mafia. But in hindsight, I think the Mafia did do the right move. If they was to get a chance to score, they would have. Oh, they tried to light him up on that play, but I think he got the first. In hindsight, that might have been the right move, because they were going to have to do this regardless. They wasn't going to have any timeouts on their potential final drive. So, but Dallas does pick up the first down on that last carry. So that should run this clock out. Final score appears to be 27-15. Wasn't expecting that score when I hit the record button. But like I always say, you never know what happens until it happens. 2nd and 11. And should be one more kneel down, and we'll talk about these statistics. I'll get the screenshots rolling, and I will see you a little bit later for the final game of week number 5. Is going to be the homies
Let him know, let him know.
It's going to be the homies in St. Louis that got him offsides, but it really doesn't matter. But yeah, we're going to see the homies here in Charlotte and St. Louis. We're going to be in St. Louis, Missouri to close out week number 5. 2 of our OG teams doing their thug thizzle. It's going to be a fun ride as always, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll be on Twitch for the final matchup of week number 5. As we set up here the final kneel down. They're going to take this all the way down. So I'm sure they're going to hike around like 2 seconds.
Exit. Mike 10. And we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
In the last hike there, and Dallas will secure victory number 2. And that's going to keep it moving here. Great job overall from Dallas. They got the job done. They did what they needed to do, and they're going to get the victory here in this one. Cletus Castle. Let's check out the team stats real quick, though, first and foremost. 443 to 318 in regards to the total offense there. Let's see. Rushing yards, it favored the homies in New York, but it didn't really help them get what they need to go. 21 first downs there for New York, so you never want to see that and only score 15 points. Looking into the third down conversions, Dallas appeared to only have 7 of them, and they went pretty well in their favor. Looking at the penalties, a lot of penalties there for New York. 7 for 35, and those are some big yardage loss too. 27-45 there for New York in the time possession. They led the way, but it did not help out. The big plays here from DJ Church and the gang. Another great game here for DJ Church. 18 for 24, 3 TDs, doing his thing. And Cletus Castle had 321 on the day on 68 completion percentage. So both quarterbacks throwing dots. On the rushing attack, Doc Boone once again goes over 100 yards, got a touchdown. But DJ Jackson actually broke more tackles than Boone. I wasn't going to take that. I was thinking the opposite might happen. So checking into the receiving game, let's check Dallas real quick. Sulu Rusu led in catches along with the bot player. Jerry Riggs had 2 touchdowns though, so that was a real good game there for him. Going to add to those stats. Going into the New York side of things, it's going to be Doc Boone and Gataki Dracos leading the way in receptions, but Dracos had the big plays all the way through. And outside that, a lot of small catching totals there. Quentin Robin had 1. Caden Keown also had 6 for 75. So a solid game from him. Defense, let's talk about it. Who led in tackles? Looks like D.D. Beasley is that guy for New York. And let's see if there's anything else on this side. So we had a pass deflection. Not much else here. That's good to know. Go a little bit further down here. Paco Pac. A lot of players there getting like 5 tackles or less here. Neil Mason getting into the mix. See Buster Mack got 1 tackle for loss, 2 tackles total. Check a little bit further down the line. Nothing much here. Well, Buster Mack did get a safety. That was Buster Mack in that. That's pretty dope. He gets the first defensive line safety. So make sure that goes into the trivia right there. Cornstalk in his first game, he only got 1 assisted tackle, but there's still plenty of time for him to get better as well. Shout out to the homie. It looks like the fumble recovery there by Noah Bake. So make sure to notate that in the stat sheets. You know what I'm saying? In regards to the defense here, Bob McBob is the tackle leader. A great job there on defense. The veteran does his thing. Let me go ahead and flip it one more time. Jay Mangum with 6. And it looks like Raven Kenobi doing his thing. Wheezy Porter as well, getting into the mix. Scroll a little bit over. Looks like Raven Kenobi got a pass deflection. That's really about it here. I see Rocky Ivan there with 5 tackles. Looking nice, I must say. And looking a little bit further down, looks like a lot of bots right here. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. I almost hit the wrong button to go out too. I don't want to miss those screenshots. Let me go back to defense real quick. There you go. Make sure I got that right. Let's get the other players here. That's a bot. That is a tight end. That's a bot. So not a lot of stats here needed. Everyone's up top. So I already got all of that ready to go. Good job, me. Looking to the kicking side of things. Looks like Dallas's kicker didn't have to do any field goals, but he was 3 for 4. in regards to extra points. No block kicks, and everything looks good. No touchbacks as well. Everybody was returning kicks. Speaking of returning kicks, actually, let's go straight into the punting real quick just to make sure. They're returning the kicks here. 10 total kick returns here. And it looks like both of them did very well. Noah Bake, Riggs, and they all doing their thing in the punt return game. And that's going to wrap this one up, folks. We're going to go into the nightcap here on Twitch. Charlotte looking to keep their undefeated streak alive, but Rebecca Montaigne looks to put the work in and make sure that Charlotte doesn't get the job done. I can't wait to see how this one turns out. Make sure you stand by with us. I will see you live on Twitch. I'll see you then.